And Sloke sent us a love bit for Duke. Adorable.
Oop. That's cute. Alright.
Epic Games taking a long time to launch. There we go.
You know what I should do after the day I graduate? I should come in here with my cap and gown before I return it and just have a graduation stream.
Would be
Play
awesome.
graduation themed games. 30.
Congratulations.
Graduation.
Alright, you're getting chat.
I was gonna also get my grading. I have to input it online.
Oh. Are you gonna get chat?
Yes, I can get chat.
You just set that on top of your cell phone.
Probably not the best idea. Today, I tried to use your skills you taught me, use paint.net, to edit a picture, and couldn't figure out how to resize it.
That's in image.
I wasn't using paint.net, I was using regular paint. And they have a resize tab, and I was trying to use it, and I could not get it to work.
So paint is very different than paint.net.
Yeah. At least I knew there was such a thing as resizing, because you taught me that. Okay. Grading all the day. Oh, what fun it is to grade. My students are really great. Do you doubt me?
Laughing doesn't mean doubt.
Okay.
But after
should I make up funny names for them?
Sure.
Bartholomew. Combination between Bartholomew and Bartholomew. So you got mule at the end there.
Do you have chat up right
now? Not yet.
Okay.
Let me grab that.
Well, let me make sure we don't miss any messages. Sadly, the game is paused when it's not in focus. Huh?
That over here. Oh. There we go.
Okay.
Let my hair down.
Like Rapunzel.
I have 2 pairs of dress shoes, one of which is really torn up, unfortunately. But I still wear them to school sometimes because no one can tell because they're all black. And I have another pair that's flats, and they both hurt my feet. And it's sucky. I need to buy better shoes, but I don't know how to buy better shoes.
Alright, let's pierce butterflies.
Sting like a butterfly?
Sting like a butterfly?
That's right. Same goes.
You don't have chat.
I'm working on it. Do you?
No perfect landing. Hey, we get Dionysus. Dionysus is cool.
Indeed.
Blightwine Wrath is kind of cool. But let's take special splashing foes with Blightwine. So we can do... Man, I almost held right bumper to try and lock onto these guys.
Get used to one game's control scheme.
What does that button even do? Hold on. Right bumper is interact. Oh yeah, that's right. I've been using that the whole time. Okay.
Okay.
Might be rough.
You think?
So what's the first step when grading?
I don't actually usually read their name until I'm inputting the grade. So I don't even know what student I'm grading until after I'm done grading. So that way it's kind of more blind. It's not like I'm coming in like, oh, I know what this student's past work is like. I don't even read the name. I just move on to the recall questions, and I glance over them and make sure that they understood those ones. So for instance, the first question is, what are the limiting factors for this tuna population? The answer is predators, food, and disease, and he got them all. He spelled disease Desies, but I can tell what he's talking about. And he filled out the table correctly. And I already know that they have number 3 correct because we did number 3 as a class. So I kind of glance over it and make sure that it's what we did in class. And then I look at number 4 and number 5, what they did on their own after our whole group work, what they did in their little small group stuff, and see how that worked out. So the question is, how do the amount of predators affect the carrying capacity of the tuna population? In other words, how do predators kill tuna? I'm just kind of listening for the fact that when there's more predators, there's less tuna. So this is what he said. The amount of predators lowers my carrying capacity by the predators have to eat. So they eat the tuna with
Tana?
Yes, Tana. With litel, Litel, predators, the tuna strive.
Strive. What do they strive for?
So this is a proficient answer. He clearly understands what's going on.
It's just not a grammatically correct answer.
Now, he's not quite proficient because they needed to use evidence from the data table and explain your evidence with reasoning. So he doesn't have any data. So I'm going to circle data table and put question mark. They didn't have any data.
1 second. I'm just going to say, we have to take cast deals plus 69% damage.
69.
Actually, no. Because reward previews being hidden kind of sucks, so I'm going to take don't cast in exchange for more ammo.
Right. So I can hear the evidence and reasoning, but he didn't use a piece of data to explain. Because in the data table, they have proof that more predators leads to less tuna. And I needed to see that in his answer. So he didn't have that. Let's take a look at the next one. So this one is, how does disease affect the carrying capacity of the tuna? This one's a little different because disease does kill some tuna, but it doesn't kill it predictably. So I basically want to hear, sometimes it kills tuna, sometimes it kills tuna a lot, sometimes it kills tuna a little bit.
Vex is mad that I passed up the 69%. He says, what kind of Smash player are you?
That's right. So this student responded with, disease randomizes the amount of tuna. So the data is not a straight line. It is legged. I'm actually not sure what he meant by L-A-G-E-D. Maybe he meant...
Lagged?
Yeah, maybe he meant lagged. Anyway, he clearly knows what's happening. But he didn't actually use any data. So I think that he's probably going to be out of 2+.
It is... Maybe he meant... Oh no, wait, is that jagged? Is he trying to say jagged?
Maybe he meant jagged.
Yeah, that's a J. It's definitely saying jagged.
Oh.
I got there.
Yep. So he is at a 2+ because he didn't use any data in any of his answers. I've been giving people 3 minuses if they at least had 1 answer with data in it, and he had 0 answers with data in it.
Oof. He didn't read the question.
This is 11 to 12-year-olds. Most of them are 12 now because it's the end of the year. But some of them haven't turned 12 yet. Some of them will have summer birthdays too. That is. Boink. Boink. What I do is, in the question where it says the things that they're supposed to have, I put little stars so that they know they had them. So if they have evidence, I put a little star. If they have reasoning, I put a little star. And then if they have data. Well,
So
she's
basically,
getting a 3- because she has data in 2 out of her 3 answers.
you know, if you got the evidence, that's S. If you got the reasoning, that's SS. And then what was the other thing?
Data.
The data. Yeah, if you got the data, then it's triple S.
Yeah.
Smoking sexy
Yep.
style on the answers there.
Evidence is data, but sometimes they can have evidence without having data. If that makes sense. Obviously, evidence and data, we kind of think of the same thing. But for instance, when they say the tuna population would go down because more tuna are being eaten and there are less chances for offspring, well, clearly they have some evidence, and then they have the because. But there's no numbers to back up her claim. So she didn't get that one. I never do questions that are all or nothing. Like if you miss one part, you miss the whole question. But I also don't really do out of points. Like I could have made this worth like 15 points assignment, right? And I could have done, you had 13 out of 15 points. But instead, I just kind of mark up what they missed and what they didn't, since this isn't a grade-based. They're not getting a letter grade. They're not getting an A, B, C, D. If. They're getting a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, this time she wrote, the amount of tuna goes up and down, and it strikes at any moment. Oh, strikes at any moment. So when tuna get diseases, the population went down. Most of the time it stayed at 30K. So she has 30,000. Has some data. That's good. Yeah, this is definitely proficient for a 6th grader. Good job. What did you title the stream?
Grading middle school papers. While we play.
Okay.
Having 5 pools of festive fog is really nice for
It looks gross.
dodging these armored enemies.
Looks poisonous.
Does seem to put the enemies in a haze. Nice. That actually was a pretty dangerous room. Being marked as danger. Obviously Daedalus hammer. It's some good stuff. Actually, just 1 brimstone's out.
Wow, this student was definitely doing really well. He didn't quite get a 3+, because this student had 2 pieces of data in every question, in every answer but 1. So what the next level up is comparing 2 pieces of data, and that's way more meaningful than just having 1 piece of data, because now you actually have, oh, well, this is the before and this is the after.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't have it in all 3, so not quite. Because one of them is just literally my words. Like I wrote the answer for number 3 and left it on the board as we came up with it as a group.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's all of their answer together, basically. So I know that they have number 3 right if it looks about the same as what we wrote on the board. Okay. Yeah, this person got a 3- because they didn't quite have data for all 3, but they did really well.
Damage is good.
Get that damage. That sweet, sweet damage. Sweet, sweet damage. I can really tell that they understood the point of the lab. This student did their minimum. Then instead of writing in full sentences, they wrote in equations. So they wrote more food equals more fish. Less food equals less fish.
Ah, it's
more
me.
predators equals less fish. Less predators equals more fish. But they did write a full sentence for the last one. I'm not great on sentences for most assignments. Most assignments, I don't care. Some assignments, they have to write in full sentences. Says Vex, as someone who grew up in an AE system which got changed to 1 to 5, it really didn't change the way I saw things when looking at results. Would love a more progressive system where it feels like you're starting from the bottom and working your way upwards instead of the overbearing idea of starting from a C in 3 and having the chance of going down. But there'd be a long and hard time to integrate into school. The idea is, if the students have less than a 3, then they review, and then on the assessment, they should get a 3. And the assessment looks kind of similar to their formative work. Not exactly the same, because that would bore kids to death, but similar, you know, kind of the same thing as what they were doing. The idea is you have a list of standards that you're focusing on as a 6th grader, like modeling ecosystems. I can model an ecosystem, or I can model global climate. I can model the human body. We have all these standards that are broken down into smaller standards, and you can either be proficient at them, or you cannot quite be there yet. So if they didn't get a 3 on this, they would be trying to review so that on the assessment they could. But to students, yeah, it does kind of just feel like, oh, you know, I didn't get proficient, I'm bad, I'm dumb, or I'm not good at it. And that's not at all how we as educators feel about it. We try to reinforce at the beginning of the year, you're not going to be proficient all the time. When you first start something, you're not going to be proficient. And that was the idea, is that your formative work wouldn't be proficient, and then you'd be like, you would get your papers back and they would be marked up so you know what proficient would look like. But a lot of students, you know, they want to be proficient on their first try. They want to know everything on their first try. And for most kids, it's not possible. There are kids who it's possible. I have kids getting 4s on their formative work sometimes. And then we try to challenge them further if they're up for it. But yeah, for a lot of kids, that is hard to do. Don't murder us. Don't murder us.
No, she's not trying to murder us. She thinks we're a murderer.
Wait.
What?
True.
She had no attack animation.
I mean, to be fair, we are a murderer of demons and ghouls and ghosts.
I don't kill anything that isn't already dead.
True. So is she calling you a murderer because you kill other things here in the neighborhood?
No, it's because she is the Fury that is tasked with punishing murderers.
Oh, so she just thinks you're a murderer because she thinks everything's a murderer.
Yeah, pretty much everyone that gets sent her way. She's a little bit obsessed. Also, goddamn, she does amazing damage.
Yeah, she does.
I wish I did that kind of damage.
Yeah, so this kid would have gotten full credit if he backed it up with data. But missing that.
We can't skip it. Parents were very aggressive on the ideal of being the top for everything. Most of my teachers didn't put across much of a comforting ideal for learning from where you fell short.
Yeah. We start off the year with a brain and learning unit where we teach students that intelligence isn't set in stone and that you can get better at everything. And we kind of explain the formative summative process. Like, you start out doing work, and there are kids that just straight up don't turn in their formative work. Then they can't have it on their quizzes because they don't have anything. So they tend to not do well on their quizzes. Now, there are exceptions to that. I think 1 or 2 students come to mind that never turn in their formative work that get proficient on their quizzes because they just, as long as they're kind of paying attention in class, can do well on the quizzes. That's their life. I mean, they could do them. But yeah, a lot of the students that doesn't work for. Yeah. I never take it personally when students don't turn in work. That's their choice. Gives me less to grade, honestly.
500 damage on a backstab is so good. Oh, I didn't see that Gorgon in the back. Froze me over a pit of lava, she did. Should be using my casts. Oh boy. Here he goes. Start running, boy.
You running? I forgot to go to the store and get that cookie dough. Go get that. I'm gonna make it up perfect today. I have 2 interviews to prepare for. Whew.
30 more seconds of lap running.
Mad Dad.
Mad Dad makes us run laps.
Oh, Hades.
Come on, Dad. Come on. I don't even want to. I don't even have to do this.
Run, son, run.
Come on, I'm already in shape.
Run, little Zagreus, run.
Enough. You've run too many laps. Now take a breather, Zagreus. Just kidding.
Just kidding, I don't love you.
Wow, from a survival room right into a Thanatos room. Not at all.
Oh, Billy.
Oh, there are enemies. Keep up, San. I thought you were gonna help me.
Had my 3+. The only way you would even get a 4 on this kind of paper is if you like talked about things that weren't even mentioned on the worksheet. 4s are not even applicable for most work. Only for like final projects could you really get a 4 on it. 4 is supposed to be you're like performing at above grade level, the grade beyond. And I don't teach my students at that level most of the time. I don't have time. Okay, thanks, bruh. Thanks, bruh.
If I do, I know who to call.
Yes. Bex says I had to learn life goals like music and video games, had to learn from my setbacks, etc. Up till year 10, I could get away with just doing the minimum, getting average grades, but then I started to slip in 11 and 12, and I had the harsh reality realizing I couldn't do it on my own. That's when the cheating came into play. If I even have kids, I want them to make sure they understand it's good to be good at something, but you learn from failures. That's good.
Yeah, the way I always see it, the way like fighting games have taught me is that like winning teaches you you're good, but losing teaches you how to get better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The vast majority of my students are at a 2, 2.5, or 3. Either they're almost there, they got it, or they're not quite there. One is if they like didn't finish the work, and I don't know how to grade them because they didn't finish the work or didn't turn it in as a 0. But I do have some students that are above average, and even students that get 4s because they just take it to a whole nother level. And I don't like those students more than my other students.
It does make you happy though to know that a student did well on the test.
Well,
that you made.
I am excited when they all are proficient, when they all get 3s or above. that is something, because that means I did well. Because that means I taught them something. Vex says, that's it. Fighting games really drill that philosophy, and I adore them for teaching me that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, to a certain extent, like, the grades are also reflective of my teaching, but they're also reflective of my students' effort.
Barbs of the Master Huntress is actually a really good wrath. Nice. It's fun.
Did you tell Vex about your journeys into the Bloody Palace?
Yes.
Nice.
Yep. I told him about how I like practiced against Cavalier Angelo and then kicked his ass. Felt really good. I actually haven't continued that run yet.
It'll be interesting to see how that ends up. You think you're gonna play more Yoshi with me today?
Maybe.
That would be cool. Oh, thanks, girl.
Thanks, girl.
Thanks, girl. She looks so young.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, the gods don't age, but usually gods are pictured as 30s. And she looks like she stopped aging at 18. Which is fine.
I think the gods kind of look how old they feel. That's why, like, Zeus...
So maybe she feels like she's in her early 20s.
Zeus and Poseidon, and especially Hades, look like old men, because they've kind of already done their big heroic stuff, and now they're just kind of ruling over the domain that they've earned. Whereas, like, gods like Artemis and Dionysus are still, like, in the prime of their life, like, having fun, doing whatever.
Vex says, Cavalier is such a ass. I was screaming my head off when I beat him finally on Nero Bloody Palace Run.
Yeah, he's tough. He's a tough customer. I was playing against him as Dante as well, so I didn't have, like, an excuse. I will say, it did feel good to beat the weird bird lady as V, because, like, in story, he couldn't do it.
That is interesting.
Yeah, in story, he's, like, cornered by that boss, and he's like, oh shit, and then Nero shows up, and he's like, what's up? So beating that boss fight as V was kind of interesting.
Poor little B. B?
B.
VV.
I want a mod that just replaces V's name with that, like, the stupid, like, emoticon B that people put and stuff. Let's take enemies take damage while moving. Oh, whoops, we're gonna have a trove tracker all the way to the end here, because... So, when Dante, actually, in that fight, he says something, in the story, he says something about, like, helps that I know who you really are. He's just talking about, like, the fact that Trish is inside, right? Because Cavalier Angel... When he first said that, I was like, is this also Virgil? But, yeah.
That boss is a KFC bucket of uselessness compared to Cavalier. I had no problem taking her out after I got past Cavalier. And those damn multi-fury rooms ate me alive.
Yeah, the frickin' Furies. I looked up, apparently there is a cheese strat for Furies as Dante. You go into kick mode and use the Swordmaster style regular B move. And since it's always a hitbox, you always parry every time. But the thing about parrying them is, when you parry them, they go so far away, and I hate it. Oh, damn it. I couldn't even see the yellowheads. Those absolute dicks.
Truly. So are you still on a legendary quest?
No. Right now I'm just playing the game.
Fun. I mean after this, because you are clearly playing a boss. Like says, I'm not sure if it's addressing the fact that it's Trish is in there.
Oh no, is it really? Did I really get the 6 yellowheads?
Oh my gosh, they seem to roll this so often. Survive. Like says, or if it's addressing that it's an attempt to make a new, better Milo Angelo. Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah, because the Angelos are the... Soraya calls them the Dark Souls fuckers.
Exposing me as a swearer.
Yep, it's impossible to get away from those. They accelerate.
6 yellow heads.
They accelerate, so you can't dash through them even though that's like what you're like supposed to do. Yeah. Well, anyway, I figured out that I figured out when he does the step back slash thing, specifically the step back like start of the combo, you can't parry that because he steps back so far that you are no longer hitting his hitbox with yours. So if you try to parry that attack, you get slashed every time. That's like a real thing with that boss. Vex says I approve Dark Souls fuckers.
Ignis has a crush on Thanatos?
No, they're brothers.
Oh.
They're,
that'd be weird.
They're both sons of Night.
Oh, awkward. Hypnos is great. He's awesome. Vex says I approve Dark Souls. At first, it pairs well with my... You want to read the other ones?
I think you should read them.
Arm, mouth, mother, effer, or creepy eyeball mofo.
God, the eyeball mofos can, like, go eat a dick.
Can they?
Yes. They're so weird.
Physically possible.
And nothing they do looks like an attack animation, and everything they do hurts.
Alright, I think I need a little break. I'm gonna take a quick shower. Is that okay, dear?
Yeah.
I was so tired by the end of the day. I went to go get the papers out of the inbox, and I just kind of sat down on the nearest table, and I was just like, sorting through them.
Aww.
Aww.
Parrying gets even more awkward taking on
my
things with
students,
Nero.
great.
His air slashes are so much slower and shorter hit strings. Oh yeah. Yeah, air parrying stuff is hard.
Started our computer science unit. All the students that love computer science were hyped, and all the students that don't love computer science were not hyped. But we showed them the program they're going to be working with, because it's already a pre-built model. And I think they're a little less worried about it now, because it's not very stressful. Just like, oh look, a pre-made model we can mess with. I'll put to you later. It involves grass and bunnies. Grass and bunnies. Grass and bunnies.
We have rapid fire on our shield now. We get an Ares curse on this.
Back.
Hey Duke, where's my dog? Oh, I hear him moving.
I'll get him.
Okay. Love and war. Relied on Dante Sword's Swordmaster air strings so hard during the campaign to parry Cavalier. Oh yeah, cause you don't have Devil Sword Dante yet. Yeah. Oh, one of the things I found that's like really swaggy and also like insanely useful, is that the punch, the Balrog blow mode is insanely fast and it works to parry things. Also, in the room with like a million little like, you know, of the nondescript bug monsters and one fury, as Dante you can motorcycle into the bug guys, and since it's always active, the fury will teleport into you and get parried just by you hitting the bug guys. Yeah, there's some weird parry stuff that goes on. Okay, let's get a 14 damage Blade Rift. That seems pretty good. Although Curse of Agony, I don't know which I don't know what the legendary is on anymore. Actually, let's look it up because I've been doing a bunch of Ares legendary runs. Didn't even think of pairing Furies with Cavalier chainsaw moves. Yeah, yeah. It's really good actually. Okay, the Hades Gamepedia. Here we go. Boons. Duo boons. Balrog is so fantastic in so many situations. Even the hitbox you get from the jumps can keep Furies off you while you focus another target. Yeah, the hitbox on the jump, I didn't even buy until I was buying like everything because I didn't think it'd be that useful, but it totally is. Okay, so it apparently is both. So you need a Blade Rift and a Curse. So let's take this Blade Rift and then go for Curse on our special. So we can apply them super fast like that. Yeah, pretty much every time an enemy is stunned on the ground, I try to go for Balrog like blow mode ignite into the super shoryuken. And I know what I know you know what I mean when I say super shoryuken. Because that's totally what it is. Use the Devil Trigger enhanced moves much on V. Sick first damage and style points. Yeah, it does serious. Like it always ups you a letter grade in style. Do you mean the promotion moves, Vex, or do you mean the Royal Fork where he spends a bar of Devil Trigger to like kill everything in the area? Because I use Royal Fork like all the time. It's insane for style, and it's really good for like killing an enemy without putting you in danger. Yeah, if you kill multiple things with Royal Fork, then you are rolling in style points. Nice. He got converged on. But the promotion I almost never do. Jumping on Nightmare. There's just no reason. He's super duper slow, and it just causes me to need to press more buttons. And I can't really when I'm trying to focus on playing Shadow and Griffin. You're on a very odd knee is pretty good, so I'm gonna buy it. The ones where you hit L2 while hitting a button. Is that a thing, Vex? I don't think I've ever done that even once. I didn't know that was a thing. Is that a thing you have to buy? Hey there, my Apocalypse Tom. Nice to see you again. It's been a while. How have you been? Used the hell out of Enhanced Griffin Swoop while doing the fight where you only get one summon back at a time. Other than that, I've never really used them either. Yeah, I remember you, like, hyping up how hard that was gonna be. And the order I did it, like, seemed really easy. I would just go, I would do the flying boss with Griffin, and then the golem, or like I would do the Goliath fight with Nightmare, and then I would get Shadow back for the Cavalier Angelo fight. Haven't seen you on. Oh, I've been on. I've been on. Yeah, I stream every day. My schedule has been pushed back a little bit. Now I stream from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. I'm not on very late in the day, my Apocalypse Tom, so you might yeah, it is pretty late for me right now, so that's probably why our schedules just haven't lined up. Okay, cast dealing plus 50% damage on our Blade Rift is really good, and facing more foes isn't even exactly a bad thing since we get more gold and rewards from fighting foes. Get a free pomegranate, I will take it. Now we could go to the shop with only 150, or we could go to Zeus. There aren't even enough frames of animation to show like the shield coming back to me. That's hilarious. 150 gold isn't much, and I like Zeus, so let's. But we need Ares. Yeah, we need Ares, so we'll have to go to the shop this time. Did it in a similar order. My son of Sparta play through his deaths, making it harder on myself trying to do Cavalier second. I gave the laser bird chick way too much respect. She was easy peasy, yeah. I love that. I think both of us are forgetting her name right now. Alright, let's reroll this, see if we can get some Ares. There we go. Oh no, they were hitting the walls. Can't see them all. One of my casts is gone forever because I have no idea where it is. It'll actually come back to me here in a bit. Awesome, he killed himself. Only reason I remember Cavalier is because he turns into a devil arm. Otherwise, I'd probably forget nigh every boss name. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, so we gotta take Engulfing Vortex. That's what we're gonna want. Blade Rift effects last longer and pull foes in. I'm going to need a curse eventually, but it's not giving me one that's very good. Obviously, the one that procs when you take damage is not going to be very consistent or usable. Oh my god, it's pulling the mines as well. I don't like that. Look, it like vacuums the mines. That's weird. Nice of these enemies to immediately show me why I made a bad decision. It's okay, the vacuuming blade rifts are really cool and I like them. Yeah, look at that. Deadly Beyblades. So nice. Okay, we've got Trove. So let me go collect my stuff. Oh, and then we've got a nice super pomegranate. Probably for our blade rift. Never seen that happen before. I wonder if that's always been a thing. I think it became a thing when they became like throwable. I forgot I'm actually facing more foes than usual right now. I'm just gonna make this Trove trial a little bit less profitable than it could have been. But 82, I cannot complain. Alright, let's go try and get this super pomegranate. Which is on Switch already, so I can play it when I'm gone. Yeah. Yeah, this game definitely has a home on the Switch. And we know that Nintendo likes Supergiant games. Looked like it was pulling them away. That was hilarious. I think Sarai forgot a towel. That's what that noise was. Whew, wow, I got a little bit of like benevolent slowdown right there, right before he attacked me, so I had more time to dodge. Yeah, 2 of them seems to be enough to pull enemies backwards. Awesome. 27 damage per tick with the buff that we're going to get after this next room. Green screen making those quick towel runs more convenient. Thankfully, our towel closet is right next to the bathroom. She's literally all she had to do was open the door and reach out. But yeah, you're right. God, this is so much damage. Oh my god, it's just shredding those dudes. I don't even have to use my weapon. This sure is a lot of enemies, though. We're actually getting some major slowdown, so I think I ought to restart after this room. Alright, now we have plus 59% damage on that already ridiculous damage. So yeah, let's quit out right now. Although I don't know if it'll save. Pomegranate. I'm actually looking for Aries. Do you have any Aries? No. Okay. There's an Ares. Okay, Blade Rift powers deal damage in a wider area. I gotta take that right now. Super good. So now our blades are gonna look like this, and they're gonna be vacuums, and they're gonna last for 0.4 seconds longer, which isn't a whole lot, but whatever. Smooth build together for next patch. Yeah, me too. I'm thinking they'll have a lot of time too. With implementing new content, can get a little hairy, but I think it'll be fine. Alright, so there's our save. We're gonna quit out. We got Meg this time, which is nice. Close the game. Reopen the game. Okay, there we go. Location Tartarus, not for long. I'm sure he is. We're just shredding through her forms here. Got a gold pot in this room. I think we're actually still getting frame drops, which is unfortunate. Oh! I couldn't see that witch bolt. I could see that one, but couldn't avoid it. Ah. Man, I'm only taking damage from her her mooks. Which sucks a little bit. Where is she? Oh, there she is. The power of Beyblades. Just realized we're not getting any game sound. Really? Oh, duh, because I switched inputs and then that breaks the desktop audio. I actually can't test this. I'm just gonna have to play a video. Okay, here we go.
We are fighting broadcast put together by thanks to everyone for tuning in. If you enjoy what you see, please follow.
Yeah, do what Spooky says.
Tartarus has proved unable to contain you.
Well, Father, I'm trespassing through your secret hole and going up.
Dang it, Spooky. If you enjoy what you see, please follow. Alright, let's maybe grab the bone hourglass. Or, no, let's take the skull earring. That thing's super good.
Should help. Up we go then.
Plus 40% damage when we're at low health.
You're late.
those guys immune to pushback effects? Ugh. Oh god, I got a weird angle on my dash there.
Over there.
Over there. Why did he say that? Okay.
Open up.
You shall regret this.
Come and get it.
Oh, this could have been so much shorter if this frickin' dude wasn't just bouncing all over the place. That's the one thing I like hate about this game, is that every enemy, every tough enemy just bounces all around. That like, and they become immune to pushback while they're doing it. It's like Diva.
More witches?
In Overwatch, that is. Like, her dash move makes her completely immune to like all push effects. Which is just silly. Just a strange interaction. There's a character whose like whole moveset is based around his push effects, Hammond, and yet Diva's like jets just make him totally useless. When the yeet just don't. Exactly. Oh dang, I used all my rerolls. Ugh. It's okay, doing a 45 damage, 43 damage per tick. Excuse me. And that's pre, skull earring as well. What to call the skull hourglass. That's not correct.
Got to hold on. Have a nice death.
Cast deals 30% more damage would be insane. But would it carry over to the boss? Because, okay, so we got 21 is not. 24 is not. Which means, yeah, we have 3 encounters left. So, actually, I'm going to take this because I think it would be. I think it's going to be really good. Sorry, I'm not even sick. I don't know why I'm like coughing and sneezing over here. Goodness. Would love to get her wrath.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Yep, gray-eyed vigilance. Awesome.
The shield of light.
Shield of light. Okay, we can get more damage on this. Yeah, why not?
Cheers. Onward. What?
Come
Best
forth,
cast in the
wretches,
whole game
and
now.
Stop this meddler.
Father.
Daddy.
Now.
Oh. I thought I could walk away from those guys.
Behold our power.
I don't know why he wasn't getting hit by those. Weirdness happening there. Okay, I just wanted to activate my skull earring, that's all. Whoops.
Just a bit longer.
As you wish.
My codex updated at some point.
Worthless.
That's that.
What's this for? 200 gold? I'll take it. Gotta grab my stuff first, though. Mad Dad in the chat. Of course. He wants us to run laps. I don't actually know where my other cast is. Oh. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, might as well.
Alright, let's do this.
You cannot
There he is, Mad Dad.
Let's make this quick. Barely.
There were only like 4 enemies. The Burn Flinger.
Go.
As mortals, it is likely they died from careless acts of alchemy, and now within the underworld they have nothing left to lose, and time eternal to attempt perfection when it comes to caustic, poisonous concoctions. And the Wave Maker. Within these waves of devastation lie their memories of their hate-filled transgressions, which they relive and recreate again and again, much like the ocean's wave lapping somewhere against brittle and uncaring shores.
All mine.
Bastard boy! Let's actually take Dionysus here. Love how poetic a lot of the codex entries are. Yeah, that's Greg Kasavin. By the way, mini boss is now dead. That's the kind of damage we got going right now.
Hello, Zach. Fancy running into you. There's no need to work yourself so hard, you hear me, yeah? I reckon this should take the edge right off.
Oh, okay, well we didn't get it on what we wanted. Let's take less damage at 40%. Guess we're getting max health. Oh, I thought Chamber 24, I guess, oh, we went to Chaos, so my numbering's off. Darn, we don't get to take the Braid of Atlas into the boss fight. Easy peasy pause jam.
More witches.
He didn't get hit by that? He really looked like he should have.
Welcome.
X-Men, welcome to die.
So close.
I shall protect you, cousin.
Don't think the Wave Maker died. Oh, did he? Oh, he did, okay.
Right there. That's better.
Okay, we got more max life. RIP Braid of Atlas. Oh, can we buy another one? No. Could buy the Kiss of Styx. And some more health. And Ignited Ecor. Yeah, I guess we will. Buy all those things, why not? I want to play that old X-Men arcade game. I never got to try that one. That's all I know from it is that one phrase. Alright, more cast damage. Because I guess that's what this is. This is just Uber Blade Rift. Actually take this instead. Alright, time to go. I wanted to skip that. Whoops.
Hello?
I'm just doing this to... There we go.
Not finished yet.
Of course, 2 yellow heads that instantly fire.
Anger.
Behold our power.
No. You can take that shit right back. Ha! I dodged it. You didn't think I could do that, did you?
How many of these are there?
Stop being invincible.
The fury of
Okay.
Olympus.
Okay. We rolled a bunch of Oh, that one's the redhead, huh? Okay, there we go. Oh no, I bounced him off the wall. Thank goodness Grad Vigilance is here to save my ass. There we go. Might as well make myself invincible right before the end. Blade build OP. Yeah, that was a really fun build actually.
In the name of Hades.
Hey, 99 total clears. How about that?
I'll take that.
We're almost at our 100th win.
Prince then met another of his fated deaths, in fashion best left to imagination.
100th clear hype. Yes. What should we do for our 100th clear?
Did pretty well that time.
I think a certain beautiful girl is out of the shower. We got a conversation.
The Hydra shall grow back, boy.
I cannot work with them, Lord Hades. Please, they don't respect my words or even listen.
Enough. Besides, Megara, this is not your failing, it is mine. I must attend to these affairs more actively.
Hades' final boss?
I've often tried, but never
Hades'
to a
final boss?
satisfactory result. You're asking the impossible of me.
I am not asking, Megara.
Sorry, Meg.
Hades' final boss? He said I must attend to these matters more actively. Oh my god.
You'd tell me if I did anything wrong, wouldn't you, Prince?
I would if you ever did do so, but you never do.
I was just resting my eyes. You won't tell anybody, right?
Sorry about the laundry sounds.
Okay.
Hi, Duke. You really do like that chair, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to pull you up a chair?
I'm just gonna share.
He's okay with that. I just realized on the windscreen that was my 99th clear.
Congrats! I heard some new dialogue was going on.
Yeah, Megara was talking to Hades about like, I can't work with them, probably referring to her sisters. And then Hades said something about, I must attend to these matters more actively. And is Hades gonna be the final boss? Like, I'm hyped to see what the final boss is gonna be, because you know it's not just gonna be like another giant monster. It can't.
It's
like,
gonna be more creative than that.
Yeah.
That's what Supergiant does with its bosses. It
Yeah.
has some monster bosses, but it also has some character bosses that are cool, and they say voice lines at you when you care about them.
Right, like beating the Hydra right now is cool, but it's not like
using that thing now, huh?
it doesn't feel final.
Right.
I'm going to get through all this.
There's no way they're gonna make the end of this like built-up story just be like, and then you killed that giant screaming monster and won.
Oh no, it says 29.
It's gonna be some bittersweet victory against like Hades or like Cerberus or something awful like that. Because I mean, Cerberus is the guardian of the underworld. Like, that's what he exists to do.
Whoa, yeah.
Oh, those little spells.
Got to reload.
That's so nice.
Yeah, keep going.
He's into that. There's a little bat that flies away.
Miss me, boyo?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I guess
yeah,
there
we
are
missed
little
you.
hell bats.
Which to choose?
Oh, speaking of which, Vex, I've finally started using Trick because of like starting to fight Cavalier Angelo. I've started using Trickster and using those teleports, and god damn, they're so good. I have been like so neglecting that. Sister came round to say see ya to me, even though it's only a visit this time, it still gets me emotional.
Aww.
Vex, that's nice. I didn't know you
Yeah.
had siblings.
That's cool. I still live in driving distance with my siblings, so I can just go visit them anytime.
And oh yeah, boy, Trickster's amazing. Let's do Zeus gun. Let's get our boy Poseidon in here, our favorite Funkle for our
Favorite Funkle.
favorite Funkle
For 100th clear.
for our 100th clear.
Wait for me, Mother. I'll be there soon.
Oh.
That's a new one.
Good tidings once again there, little nephew.
Cheers,
It is
please.
I, returned as ever here to make a splash against your many, many foolish enemies.
Indeed, thanks, Funkle.
Okay.
He has a half sister, 10 years older than him. Didn't spend a lot of my life that I can remember around her. Yeah, that's a pretty big age gap. That's like
I see.
the age gap between Miriam and I. Actually, Truman is 11 and I'm 21. So yeah, the difference between Truman and I definitely have a lot
It's
of
high tide.
good feelings towards my youngest sibling. You're very precious to me.
Oh, good.
Wait, what did I bind to reload? This one? This one? That one.
Aha. A big dude. Big dude. Dude of +1 bigness.
Dude of +1 girth. More Poseidon. More Poseidon. Give me more Poseidon. Let's go.
Ultimate Funkle.
Give me the funk. The funkle.
Ain't nothing like a funky beat.
Ain't nothing like a funkle.
Good. Come on in.
Dag sure likes beating stuff up. That or he doesn't really enjoy it, but he gets sarcastic about it. Look at that boy.
Here we go.
Look at that ripped man.
I'm grateful for this.
Now we've got the hose. Okay, now we're gonna hose enemies down. You ready?
You're a firefighter.
Yeah, ready? Look at this.
In
Wee
hell.
woo. Wee woo. Wee woo.
Putting out the fire. Rex says, ain't nothing like a funky beat from Lethal League stuck in his head now.
Haha, yep. That's
love
exactly what
that
we're talking
song.
about.
I love it. It's in our Spotify playlist. All the Lethal League songs are on Spotify.
Heat Gate, Chaos Gate, Dionysus. Can we get Poseidon in here?
For a change.
You just want Poseidon all the way.
Absolutely.
Might as well. Let's see.
I am amused to see you once again.
Hi, Chaos. You got for us. Such a good soundtrack. That and Ruiner are on so many of my playlists, Vex. Which one is Ruiner?
I don't actually remember. I actually took the not being able to earn money, which hopefully won't lock me out of getting a boon in the shop.
It's a really heavy track, this Vex.
Oh my god, with the auto aim, I just look like an aimbot. It's hilarious. Because I'm killing things in one hit. Ares.
Time to make some changes around here.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, Big Nick makes some really good songs. They also had the best song in Lethal League 1.
I know how to get this out of my head. The best way to get something out of your head is to put it solidly in. Yeah. Ain't nothing like a funky beat. So funky to me. That's right. Is she saying talk funky to me?
No. I'm pretty sure that's, sounds so funky to me. Kind of closing down the enemies.
Did you see the effects first?
Funky to me.
Have to listen to quite honest, but my hunt for spiders ought to help.
Alright, let's take Barbs of the Master Huntress, because I really like that route. Yeah, Big Nick, I believe, had that, the best song, which was in the best stage of Lethal League 1. It was the only one I would ever pick. It was the, gosh darn it, the Streets stage, where once you got the ball fast enough, a riot broke out. That one was so awesome.
Indeed. We have to get him more dog food. He doesn't even have enough food for dinner.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't have enough food
Scream?
for dinner.
Yeah, Scream, yeah.
Dang, now the title's inaccurate because I don't want to grade papers. I just want to chill. And I want cookie dough. Oh, this soft dog. Have I ever told you about this soft dog? Such a good track, this Vex. We don't normally listen to music on stream because we don't want to get our VODs muted.
Game soundtracks will never get your VODs muted because otherwise everybody played that game would have a muted VOD.
So can pretty much every video game song you can just play in the background if you want to?
Yeah.
Oh, in that case... Sorry, I don't think
well,
it would
but you're not on the right computer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it would not sound good if I played it on this one.
Look at that. Watch this. Look at this guy. Just hose him down right against the wall.
Look for better help.
Well, that's better.
Well, that's better. He seems to have some kind of accent.
Yeah, remember they all have fantasy British accents.
Fantasy British.
Charon must be nearby.
Fantasy British accent.
Let's do Thunder Dash.
Should be useful.
Ooh, or Electric Dot. Nah, Thunder Dash.
Thank you for your support.
Hi, Charon. How you doing, bud?
K-Ron.
Thank the gods.
AKA Ron. I know some people that can recite the entire sketch from memory.
Those people are not right in the head.
There's some things that you can quote entirely from memory. Like there's a couple dialogue from The Matrix I'm pretty sure that you can just quote correctly.
The Matrix is a work of art.
Ah, and Key and Peele's not.
Aaron is a mildly funny sketch.
I love them. This is sleep time for me in a couple hours.
Death is inescapable.
See you all soon and keep on having a good day.
Okay, thanks, Suisun.
Glad
Thanks
you
for
could
stopping
join
by
us.
and thank you for your donation.
Donation?
Yep. gave $1
Aww.
earlier during Tetris.
Nice.
His donation incentive sadly wasn't met since he was too late, but he dared Slow K to get right in the shower without letting it warm up first, and she joked like, so you know, I'd have to be paid, and so he donated $1.
Oh my gosh.
But it was too late. I think she was already gone at that point.
That's hilarious. Dang, I don't know if I'd do that for $1. I think I would need at least $5 before I did that. Because I remember at one point League of Legends were dipping into copy striking their tracks being put up on YouTube, but it just kept copyright striking people actually playing League.
Yep. Yeah, so they had to drop that, no surprise, yeah.
I feel like when you're writing a video game soundtrack, it's different than movie soundtracks. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You're giving it to the player as an experience. Now, I think that if you really love the artist writing soundtracks, you should buy their music. But, yeah.
We were getting frame drops, though.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna play Yoshi now, right?
You saw me press the launch button.
But it's Yoshi time. It's already 6:30, which means it's Yoshi time.
Is 6:30 Yoshi time?
It's Yoshi time or I have to start grading again. I don't want to do that.
Okay, here we go.
Vex says, I started taking cold showers super often since Aaron from the game room mentioned he started doing it because it has health benefits. I never looked into it properly though. So, yes, you could potentially maybe have some, but they're marginal. Let me find it. I watched a video on this at some point.
Hey, maybe potentially some is better than none.
Okay, so a study showed that regular cold showers trigger an increase in the metabolic speed rate and the amount of white blood cells in the body, which can help fight diseases. So, it's supposedly supposed to increase blood flow. But, is it worth it if it doesn't feel good? Yeah. Anyway.
He said that because I killed one of the things that was in his field of death. Alright, I got this. I can just kind of sit back and let him kill them now. Awesome.
Thank the gods.
That settles that. Here's something
Good enough to eat.
Here's something for the show. Okay. Take some more damage on our Wrath of the Huntress. Mental versus physical perks. I'd agree that warm showers definitely do a lot more for morale a lot of the time. You never saw me, he says. That's awesome. He's like, yeah, I was never here. If anybody asks,
Mine.
tell him I said fuck you.
Problem.
Heads up.
Heads up indeed.
Come on.
What? How did you get away?
Back to the lowest depths with them.
Yeah, back to the lowest depths. Wait, why did I get 70 darkness from that? That wasn't 10% more. What the? Okay.
Cool, man.
Cool. Whatever. I don't know if I have enough for. I think I don't have enough for a boon right now. So let's see if I can get something good over here.
Something good.
Yeah, that's good. I like Artemis.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Just take pressure points.
Artemis, guide
5% chance to do.
Dog. And pet it.
Hello to Tiffany.
Hey, it's her again.
Murder. Personality.
Don't get hit by the laser. Ah.
Care to hunt with me?
Yeah, she pummels your health.
The walls.
Sometimes after she's done with that, she just doesn't have an attack animation.
Weird.
Don't laser me! Oh, where were you aiming?
What is she?
Can we have this like camera zoomed out if she's gonna have such an enormous arena?
That'd be good.
What? Where?
Ow.
What did I get hit by?
She lunged at you.
The chamber.
Don't. Oh, okay. They. She's gonna kill me.
I can understand if people are frustrated with this boss. Grenade.
Oh, they're bouncing off the wall.
Goodness.
Literal 1 health.
Flies away into green bats.
Ah. I can do this.
Tisiphone defeated.
Good. I'll pay for that.
I'll pay for that. You'll pay for that. No, I'll pay for that. Might need to take the lucky tooth. Now screw it, damage.
Go with that one. Going up.
Oof. How was your day today?
Pretty good. Learned a lot.
You learned?
We did. My students did, I did, we all did. Exactly as does.
Back to dust. It's
So
reloading.
that killed.
How is one expected to use the gun's special ability in Asphodel, and I guess beyond?
Yeah.
Felt something.
Okay, we can finally get a Daedalus hammer. I'm okay, I'm not upset.
Not upset at all? A little bit upset?
You wretches.
So rude.
No, that's literally what they're called.
He was already dead.
Come on in.
These wretches just land themselves into the lava and die.
Rearming.
I'm gonna get this dog some more food tonight. Whole nother bag of dog food.
Get out of here.
I'm excited to do it.
Hurry.
Quit moving. Go into the lava and stay there. I was just saying this earlier. I hate how every enemy in this game, like all the elite enemies, have the stupid bounce ability. They just like frickin' teleport away, become like almost completely invincible. Anyway, spread fire is exactly what we want.
Nice.
So now we yeet people at a speed of 106 miles an hour.
Ooh.
And I guess we're going to chaos.
Hit me.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Thanks.
In the name of Hades.
Texas.
Okay. If we special, take damage afterwards, gain a death defiance, because I need the death defiance.
Choose the same.
That's a problem. Come on.
Ooh, wait.
Ready for wrath.
Nowhere to hide from me.
That's right. You are very efficient at killing her.
That's because I have shotgun blast, and she doesn't move.
How are you?
Hey, Zeus.
What can I say, young man? You may not make your father very proud, but it is just the opposite with me.
Oh.
Now go. Get out of there.
Thanks, Zeus.
Lightning bolt effects deal damage in an 84% larger area. Very good. Now we this whenever we underdash. Super pomegranate. Yeah, let's take super pomegranate.
Super palm of power. I feel like powerful.
Palm of superpower.
Power.
I need more power.
Let's go, you wretches.
Eat it. Get it, Vegeta. Power. All the power you possibly need.
You want to go?
Vegeta, Virgil. What's the difference? Ooh.
Yeah, Vegeta and Virgil would not get along. Because neither of them get along with anyone. They would respect one another.
It'd be a fight for the ages.
For sure. Who would win? Vegeta or Virgil?
Now, which Vegeta are we talking?
The last Vegeta we watched.
Fine, keep your
What?
trinket.
So, we're at the end of the
Darn, all of these suck. That's sad.
Cell arc, right?
Yeah.
That Vegeta.
DMC is leaking out the veins again.
Indeed.
More power. I think Virgil would win because Vegeta has a history of getting his ass kicked, but I guess so does Virgil. I don't know.
Yeah. Vegeta could have killed Goku.
I'll earn your favor
Or
yet.
Kakarot!
You say that like an old lady.
Kakarot! Kakarot!
Kakarot!
So he was strong enough to kill him at some point.
Whatever, let's try it.
Yes, more Poseidon.
Matters whose ego gets in the way more, says Vex.
True.
True. That ego, oh my god. Murray. Good.
Where are the enemies? Hello?
There's one.
Did you see?
Yep. Did see. There's another one.
No, it's the same guy. It's just he's bouncing.
Oh. Bounce. Bounce. Bouncing, we bounce.
You see how far we can yeet these guys?
Oh my gosh.
I'm a master of yeeting men.
The yeeting is really strong for lava. They go forever.
Look at that! He's
Yep.
gone. Just kidding, he can bounce. So he's gonna come back and I'm not even gonna like see.
Awesome.
See?
Yep.
Because every enemy in the game can invincibly teleport.
Duo boon.
Yep, Sea Storm. Knockaway effects cause foes to get struck by lightning.
Nice.
And it's gonna be
Hi Evo, good to
big
see ya.
lightning. Hey Evo.
What a cat entrance. So cute.
What a catty entrance.
Ooh.
Consider this a warning.
Oh, I feel warned alright. Aww.
We got a new follow.
Thank you so much for the follow. So close to 250 height. Thank you, J-Rye, 416. Sorry they're not grading middle school papers anymore. I'm too tired.
Where's the enemy? Where's the enemy?
Is that little bat?
Where's the enemy?
Hello? Anybody there?
Where?
It's the cloud of smoke. It's hiding behind that pillar. Oh, right in front of you.
Peace and quiet.
Did you guys see his face after that?
What a dum-dum. Mad at that guy.
He mad at you. Well, he was mostly scared of you. He avoided you as long as he possibly could. And then you eliminated him.
Now when I shoot them, they also get struck by enormous lightning, which I'm really happy about. Look at that. BAM! This is like the elemental shotgun.
Wow, no, this is incredible. It looks so cool. Zap him. Zap.
Spread fire may be the best Daedalus hammer in the game right now.
Oh, yikes. This is the electric hose. When you're holding down the thumb on it.
Yeah, this is when you're like holding your thumb on the hose and running it through like a power line.
Yeah. Zag can do that, I guess.
What's for sale?
Oh.
Okay, no chaos, obviously. Let's take ignited Ecor though.
I'll just take this one.
So now we run a little bit faster. And we're gonna go to the shop, see what we can see. Hopefully we can get a Poseidon enhancement.
Just tidying.
No, we can get Aphrodite though.
I can use this.
Alright, attack dealing a little bit more damage is good. We could get even bigger lightning bolts, but no.
I grow stronger.
Health or Aphrodite?
Health. Screw you, Aphrodite.
Get the candles. No!
You can't get the candles. We know for a fact that you can't get the candles.
No, I mean you used to blow them out.
Well, yeah, but I can't.
You gonna unpack your lunchbox? Whoa! What's going
I'm full
on?
health.
Here, we don't need to unpack our lunch boxes yet. Build that super meter. What did they call it again?
Wrath.
Build your wrath.
That's it.
Let your anger grow. Yes, that's it, young Padawan.
It's important with the shotgun to actually use the gun's dash attack. Because the gun's dash attack is usually pretty unnoticeable. It's a slightly faster, like, shot with slightly less cooldown. But it's very noticeable when it's spread fire, because you get ba-bam! Whereas normally with spread fire, it looks like this. Bam, bam, bam.
That's a huge difference.
Yeah.
Kill those pink heads.
Oh god. Oh
Wait,
god.
do you control it?
No.
Oh, she does it automatically when she fills it up?
Okay, sorry. Yes, I pressed the button to activate it.
Oh.
I don't control where it goes.
Oh, okay.
It just kind of comes out in a circle around me and homes in towards the nearest enemy.
Oh,
and the
nice.
longer it goes, the more damage they do, so you'll see me like back up to use it.
That's cool. He's angry. He's like, stop destroying my other head. Work hard on those. When I've played lots of Torbjorn now on Overwatch, so he's always saying, I worked hard on those. Or that. For it. Excuse me. I'm not good with boats. But I love Torbjorn. Torbjorn.
Here, watch this.
Oh.
Oh, I thought I had another one. So we go far away, so they travel a long distance, and then you can see they're each doing 98. When
That's
it says their base damage, look on the left. It says their base damage pressure for. Never mind. It's a little hard to see right now. It says their base damage is lower than that. It's like 16 base damage, and they're doing like 90 if you let them just go like that.
That's pretty cool.
Ah, how did I not get hit?
Lernian Bone Hydra. Heal it.
So watch this.
Heal it dead.
Oh! Yeah, we let it go like full screen, and it like murders
Wait,
him.
wasn't there something on our stage after that?
No, that was 6.
Oh, okay.
Did you not see them all before I killed them?
No.
100 clears!
Hype!
Hype!
Hype in the chat. Hype in the chat. Hype in the chat.
I only have 9 adamant rail clears. I'm about to actually surpass the Stygian blade with adamant rail. Which is funny because the Stygian blade's been there since the beginning of the game. But come on, Stygian blade is just the worst.
Stingy. With its damage.
Stygian blade.
Yes, Stygian blade.
The trials of Prince Agris have only just begun.
Sonic, did I tell you about the partnered person I ended up triggering? Oh
Uh-oh.
no. Sonic, is this something you shouldn't be proud of?
I think you might want to tell that off stream. Oh, maybe he was telling a pun.
Oh.
Maybe it was a pun.
Oh, I was a good boy for once.
Yeah, he must have been telling a pun.
Okay.
Sorry for the noise.
That was him.
He was waking up.
How much trouble I am getting myself into here.
Bye,
Thanatos, love you.
Okay, bye. Nice talking with you.
Congratulations. Go, get out. Don't let me stop you.
F you too, Dad.
Everybody hates us.
Not our mom, not our adopted mom.
We don't know that.
I'll buy that.
She left us behind.
No, our adopted mom.
Oh, adopted mom.
I sense your worry for me, child.
See?
Yet would seek to disabuse you of the sentiment.
Love you, Mom.
Let's just have a listen.
Aw, flooding.
Come on, Nix.
Maybe
You know you
there's
can't
gonna
just make
be
up words
death-
like
Deadly
disabuse.
sheep. Sorry, not deadly sheep, but dead sheep. In the afterlife. Maybe that guy will be reunited with his sheep. A bunch of ghost sheep. Ghost sheep! Ghost sheep.
Uh-huh.
And ghost dogs.
Uh-huh.
Ghost sheepdogs.
Uh-huh.
All together.
Yeah.
Ghost wife.
Sure.
Ghost sons, but not until they're old. That's what's gonna happen to that ghost person. I can feel it. You ready to log off?
No.
You can play till 7 if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll go. It's time. What do we got?
Oh.
10,000 subs. They got very defensive. First off, who cares? Second off, mind your own business. I'm like, I told you I don't care about your own personal sub count. I was just asking how likely it would be.
Oh.
Oh no. You found like a very angry
I'm
person.
sorry, Sonic. That's interesting.
Just remember the movie, Soraya? All dogs go to heaven.
All dogs go to heaven. We are gonna buy our dog food, and I'm gonna get cookie dough.
Yes. Vex is gonna do a just talking stream because he's not gonna be able to stream for a while. Oh, Vex, I don't think I heard your answer. If you gave us one, are you gonna be in stream chat at all during that time? Because no worries if not. I'm just curious.
Miss ya. He was saying that he'll try.
Oh, he was.
Because he's gonna have internet.
Right. Okay. And obviously, like, spend time with
But just
Natalock.
spend time with Natalock.
Yeah.
Don't hang out with us. Unless
you
Natalock wants to hang out with us, in which case, Natalock can.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe I'm acting creepy. Okay, I'm
You
sorry.
can tell she actually thinks so because she started getting like nervous and doing like a nervous tick.
Sorry, don't show that to her.
Only if one of my places I'm staying at will have good enough internet for watching streams. Cool. Yeah, we might play some Jackbox as well.
Oh yeah, we'd love to play Jackbox with you guys.
Yeah, Sonic, I'm guessing you asked someone who had given a lot of thought to that recently.
Like you asked me what dinner was, and I was like, "What does it matter? Do you pay my food bills?" Ooh.
Why does it matter? What are you, my personal trainer? It was really good and full of fat, okay?
Okay.
And tasty. Thanks for asking.
We'll be back tomorrow. Have a great dinner, guys.
See you guys later. Bye-bye. Thanks for
Bye.
watching.
Love
See you too.
you.